Monday Night Football. You have the Baltimore Ravens against the Saints, or at the Saints. Let me first say this. Injuries are huge for both of these teams. Injuries are huge for any team, but especially these two teams. So reports, or it's been confirmed this week, that Rashod Bateman of the Baltimore Ravens and Michael Thomas of the Saints both are out for the season due to foot injuries. They both have to get foot surgery and everything. That is extremely detrimental for both teams. But let me just talk about the Ravens. The Ravens are already lacking talent, lacking star talent at the wide receiver position. You had Rashod Bateman, you had Duvernay. Now, yes, you have Mark Andrews, who kind of plays a Travis Kelce-like role for this Ravens team, but the team in general is struggling, struggling as far as wide receiver, and it's been like that for a while now. They brought in Sammy Watkins. They had some pieces. They had what's that dude? Tony or Snell. So losing a player like Rashod Bateman is huge for this team. He was their number one receiver. And I know he was young. I think this was his second year, but he was emerging as a number one receiver. And now losing him, it just puts more pressure on, Lamar Jackson and Mark Andrews and Duvernay and this running game, which already is out or is down. J.K. Dobbins, who was coming into it, supposed to be their number one rusher. It's tough. And for the Saints have been riddled with injuries all year. Jameis Winston was out. Now I think he's healthy now, but they're gonna keep Andy Dalton as their starting quarterback. Alvin Kamara was out, and Michael Thomas has been out. Now he's out for the season. This is yet another injury that has sidelined Michael Thomas. Michael Thomas has missed a lot more games than he's played since, Drew Brees was here. That's big. And I think the Ravens are going to win this game. I think the Ravens are better than the Saints. The Saints haven't been as good as I thought. I thought the Saints were at least good enough to compete for an NFC championship. That's just what I thought but with injuries and how the teams looked, I don't know about that. And the Ravens, kind of like what I said about Shaq Barrett, I think that losing Rashod Bateman can and will affect the Ravens moving forward as far as in the playoffs and playoff advancement and later in the season. But I think when you still have Lamar Jackson, you still have Mark Andrews, they can keep afloat. What does it sound like? You need a number one receiver. Let's just be real here. If you look at all the good teams, they have a number one receiver. Look at all the teams with the best records. The Eagles, they have AJ Brown. Even the teams that aren't that good. The Dolphins, they have Tyreek Hill. The Bengals, they have Jamar Chase. The Raiders, they're not good at all, and they have Devontae Adams. The Bills, Stephon Diggs. The Vikings, Justin Jefferson. Even the Seahawks have DK Metcalf. The Rams have Cooper Kupp. The Chiefs have, he's not really a receiver, but you have Travis Kelce. And the Ravens have Mark Andrews, but you need a number one receiver. Which is one of the biggest reasons why, even though you got Roquan Smith, who definitely enhances the defense, which is why I killed the Ravens and I killed the Green Bay Packers for not making any moves at the trade deadline. Imagine, even though I'm sure the Steelers would never make a trade with the Ravens, but imagine Chase Claypool as a number one receiver for Lamar Jackson. Imagine Brandon Cooks with Lamar Jackson. Imagine Elijah Moore because they're pretty much on the outs with the Jets. You know what I'm saying? That's all I'm saying, man. You need a number one receiver. But with all that being said, I have the Ravens winning this game. Oh man, you stayed to the end of the video. I appreciate you. If you like what you saw, be sure to hit that subscribe button so you'll never miss any content from your boy. You can also go back and watch past episodes, past clips, and don't forget that the Unpopular Podcast new episodes drop every Wednesday and Saturday. Appreciate you.